Today we're going to put our wrestler spotlight on NWA World's Women's Champion Kamille. This statuesque blonde has taken the wrestling world by storm, and we're actually going to take a look back at one of her older matches when she was in the independents known as Kamilla Kaine. So this is actually a triple threat match. This is from Old School Championship Wrestling, courtesy to them for providing the footage. This is their Rumble at the Beach, or sometimes this event is called Jammer Mania, as it takes place at the Windjammer in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, the Isle of Palms, more specifically. And it's like you can see, it's an outdoor event. That's actual sand on the ground. That's Kamilla Kaine, known as Kamille now, NWA Ladies Champion. Of course, this footage is about 3 years old. This is from 2018. So we're just going to take a look at her, like I said, when she was just about a year into the business. Actually, she's now she debuted in 2017. She's now going on 5 years as a pro. 5'10", statuesque, very athletic, former softball player, former volleyball player, former football player as well. So very athletic background. This young lady right here is Brooklyn Creed. She's a native of the Georgia area. She's going to be one of the opponents. This is actually going to be a triple threat match. And don't get too excited, fellas. Her husband is 6'5", and a guy I used to manage, a guy named Logan Creed. Another guy from Georgia, big, huge guy. So just putting that aside there. Apologize for this generic music that I'm having to use here, as the copyright laws do not permit me to use the music that they are coming out to. So there's that. So I've had to doctor this footage a little bit to make it copyright compliant, and we're going to see another young lady here in a moment. This young lady about to approach the ring has actually signed to Impact Wrestling back in September of last year. So just waiting for the introduction to start here and everything for her to come out. Little bit of here we go. This is Savannah Evans from the North Carolina area. I was going to say Kamille is from North Carolina as well. I believe she's around the Durham area is where she's from. And like I said, not disparaging any other ladies in this match, but we really want to put the spotlight on Kamille to show you guys why she's such a sought-after prospect. But really, I mean, you've got 2/3 of this match that's gone on to bigger and better since this independent show in Mount Pleasant. So, stars on the rise. And you just never know when you go to a local show, and I don't care if you go to one in Mount Pleasant or you go to one in the upstate South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina. You just never know who the future stars of wrestling are going to be. So it's very important, if you can get out there as wrestling fans and support your local independents as well. You never know who you're going to see on television, because people are moving on and moving up. As we're about to get underway, our referee there, Jared Fitz, he's also in the NWA now as an official. So like I said, a lot of people moving on up from this match, and we'll go ahead and call some of the action here as it happens. Kamille is calling for a three-way lockup, and of course there's going to be some innuendo here with about the three-way here in a minute. He's like, no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, let's get our minds out of the gutter here. Like I said, Kamille fits right in there with like a Charlotte Flair or a Rhea Ripley. Females, typically just aren't that tall. I mean, you don't see a lot of 6-foot ladies running around, or at least not where I'm from. So like I said, she's much taller. Probably has the more athletic background of the three, and with a little do-si-do here, and we're all gonna Kamille falls down, everybody gets a little bit dizzy here for their trouble. So I'm not sure how well that worked out. There's a swing and a miss by Kamille. She's dizzy too. Doesn't quite know where she is. So round and round we go here. And Kamille just flies over the top rope, which is interesting. You're probably going to see more of a 50-50 match here, or maybe a 33-33-33, I guess. Would you have it 33 and a third, which you'd have here in a triple threat. Kamille has been pretty dominant. The last match that I saw her in was against Taryn Terrell in the NWA. And Taryn Terrell had her moments, but I mean, mostly Kamille has been a pretty dominant ladies champion there in the NWA for down in Georgia, down there for Billy Corrigan. So there's a whip into the ropes. Savannah Evans coming off, hits Brooklyn Creed with a splash. And Kamille taking her time on the outside of the ring. Right now we see the spotlight on these two ladies. But she's going to be, now she is double fisting the beer. Which it is a beach show, ladies and gentlemen. So, I got to get a chuckle out of that. So, here's to you. I don't know if she's going to share. Dragging Brooklyn Creed to the outside. Oh, excuse me, Savannah Evans to the outside. Pardon me. That's a bad call on my part. And just hammering away on the outside. So you can already see the potential in these two ladies. Like I said, both have gone to bigger and better. I'm not sure how the NWA contract works, how much independent work they're allowed to have. I know I've seen some flyers for some. So there's some forearm shots now on the outside of the ring. And the camera's just going to follow this around. I think that was a little attempt to try to get in the ring there. Oh, and here's to you. Now see, this is alcohol abuse right here. This is just, that's not fun. Anybody ever had beer poured in your eye? It kind of stings. Alcohol in the face is no fun. So, but she got the double knocking there. She's all right. She's recovering now. Interesting enough, she's. I might have this information wrong. She's engaged, maybe married to. He used to be known as Victor in WWE as part of the Ascension Tag Team. And for the life of me, I cannot remember his true name. It's Tom something. But anyway, that's who she's romantically involved with right now. So just thought I'd throw that out there as Brooklyn Creed fights back with a little punch to the gut. Like I said, can't talk enough about Kamille's athleticism. She's competing, she has competed in bodybuilding contests as well. So her physique from time to time will undergo transformations, and I mean, when she's in a cutting cycle, man, it's impressive. She's really dedicated to her craft as far as athletics, taking care of her body. As are these other women, I'm sure, but I mean, the athletic dedication of Kamille is quite something. If you follow her on Instagram or Facebook, and look at photos, you can definitely tell when somebody's preparing for a competition, the physical changes that go on with one's physique. As Brooklyn Creed now is being whipped into the ropes, and there's a big just splash in the corner. Like I said, 5'10". I'm not going to say weight because it doesn't really matter here. But you can just tell she's more physically imposing. Definitely Brooklyn Creed, who's much smaller. Savannah Evans, slightly shorter, a little more stocky build. But like I said, you can definitely see where Kamille was a prospect. And like I said, this is very early on in her career. She's shown a ton of improvement since this match, and others. Like I said, that Terrence Terrell match, she was pretty dominant in that thing. Like I said, I don't have any rights to NWA footage, and again, I'd like to thank Old School Championship Wrestling for letting me borrow this footage. As the original match didn't have any commentary on it, you can see and hear what's happening, but we'll just try to call this thing and focus on Kamille here. Now, Kamille's taking some punishment here as Brooklyn Creek, and you can just see the strength, the size advantage, and there's a big bear hug, and taking advantage of, as we see a flying seagull there. It is outdoors. We have plenty of those here in the Charleston area. There's a big suplex slam combo. A little bit of an arrogant cover that allowed Savannah Evans to get back into the ring. So the Impact Star, or in this case, she would be a future Impact Star. Like I said, this match is a few years old here. Back in the spring of 2018, so this match will be 4 years old in another few months. There's a big pickup. There's a big slam. We're going to get a cover here and a 2 count. Savannah Evans seems shot by that. She's going to try to pin Brooklyn Creed down. She kicks out as well. Going to go for it again. So Evans a little bit frustrated at her inability to put the opponents away. She's hammering away now with forearm shots. There's a snapmare out to the center. Evans, big boot from the sitting position. Big spear by Kamille. Look at that. Into the cover. 3 count just like that. And that's the power difference, ladies and gentlemen. That's what got her signed to the NWA. Power, looks, things like that. And that's going to conclude our wrestler spotlight on Kamille. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you made it this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.